Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. I'm choosing to play again as Isaac because, you know, I feel like I deserve it. I work hard, god damn it, and I deserve to play as my favorite character in The Binding of Isaac if I want to. I'm just joking, I mean, I work hard-ish, but let's not make it sound like I think I have the hardest job in the world or anything like that, because that would be disingenuous. I love the fact that we got Judas' tongue on this first floor, though. Cain's eye, not so much. Thank God that wasn't the tick. I've really got to get out of the habit of just, like, hanging out under where the items drop. I just said underwear. That golden chest is not going to do jack shit for us unless we manage to get a key. But anyway, last run, it went pretty well. I'm not sure if it was the kind of run where I could have... I had decent items, no question about it. But I'm not sure if it's the kind of run where I could have won if I had just played a little bit better. I think it's on the borderline. Obviously, you know, if you play amazingly and you never get hit, then you can win any Isaac run, even if it takes you 100 years to do so. But that run, I'm not sure if realistically I could have expected to ever win. But I was on the borderline. I was maybe one good item away from being able to swing it. Since we are on the end of this floor, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the pill. I'm going to see what it does. That sucks. Then I'm going to reroll the bejesus out of it. Necronomicon, I think, is a, like, goddamn terrible item. For us, there's so many books that are better than it. But we're going to pick it up, and then we're just going to get the D6 available again. Whatever the boss room gives us, it's unlikely to be worse than the Necronomicon. Not that the Necronomicon is as bad as maybe I have led you to believe. I think it is with my previous commentary. All I'm getting at is that it's not a good item. It's effectively a worthless item. Not overall. It's got some value to it, but it's worthless for us because I want to stick with the item that we already have as our spacebar item. Okay, getting Transcendence in our first item room and allowing us to fly for free. I didn't even have to use a bomb to get in here is stupid and amazing. Let's try not to die. I'm going to open up this golden chest because I do have a spare key. Okay, the fact that we got that does mean that I feel a little bit more confident about going into this curse room. Now we got 2 pills in here. Same one. Oh, it's range down. If only that had been a good pill. Why even pick up the second range down pill, Northernlion? Now you might accidentally use it, you big ding-dong. But still, I think it's fair to say that this has been a very positive floor for us so far, considering now I have the ability to fly and didn't spend jack shit to get it. In fact, both jack and shit are both hanging out in the toilet. We're going to get one more reroll ready, and we'll probably use this immediately on our item room. I can't imagine... There's no way we're taking the Necronomicon out of this floor. So I can't imagine having an item from this boss that is actually worse than the item that is currently existing on the reroll platform in the item room. So I'm getting a little concerned here. I'm really hoping this champion drops some red hearts when he dies, because I am a little bit low on health. Could probably buy some from the shop, but I don't necessarily want to go down that road. I just really don't want to die after getting all of these awesome upgrades. Part of that has been, you know, my own fault for taking damage. In fact, all of it has been my own fault for taking damage. But let's see what we get in this room now. We got a range down, and what else did we get? Oh, we have a tinted rock. Don't accidentally blow yourself up, and you could be in the clear. Oh, it's a golden chest, and it's a tarot card. There's so many fucking, like, roller coasters of emotion. Demon Baby. Okay, it's not going to help us live necessarily, but it's an awesome upgrade that normally we would have to pay for, so I'm okay with that. Now we are going to be fighting Famine here. Famine should be an easy boss fight. In all honesty, our damage is not superb, but Demon Baby does make it a little bit better. We'll get a cube of meat and hopefully some red hearts to give me a little bit more confidence going into the next floor, and assuming that we are able to make this work, I would feel very confident about our chances, at least in the early to mid-game here moving forward. Now, this Emperor card, there's 2 different ways that we can use this, but probably the way that I am going to use it is, assuming I get back to full health or near full health. Yeah, that's good enough. On the next floor, as soon as I have... Oh, so stupid. As soon as I have a D6 charge, or actually when I finish the first room, I'll teleport to the boss room and get ready to possibly have a deal with the devil boss room corridor situation where I could actually use this D6 effectively. Because otherwise, you know, I might not get a chance to use the D6 at all here. We don't need to shoot the fire. Just fly over it like that. It was a little scary, but it got the job done. Are there any enemies on the cellar part 2? I guess not. Okay, well that's kind of shitty actually for us. That spirit heart makes me feel a little bit better about things. Let's pop this open, don't get hit. Alright, that is another pill. I don't want to risk this. Can I put out at least one of these fires without... Okay, I can put out both of the fires. There we go. That makes me feel better. How about this pill? Seriously? Can we get a good pill? It's madness. We're going to be able to teleport to the boss room. At this point, I'm not even sure if it's worth it, but I'm going to have to because I can't necessarily go to any other room regardless. So, I can't necessarily go to the item room or the shop is what I mean, even though we do have a decent amount of money. And I would love to go to the item room. Hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil out of this, and I'll be able to make this D6 turn into something amazing for us. Even if we don't have to use it, I guess we could still get something amazing. But I'm interested in how this floor has gone so far. The fact that we got a speed downgrade, we're lucky that we already have a combination of items that makes it so that speed downgrade isn't really... Ooh, that was a nice bomb. I got lucky to get out of the way. We're lucky to have some items that make it so the speed upgrade or speed downgrade isn't that much of an issue. So we look baller as hell right now. We did also get the pentagram. Apparently, you know, random number generator is choosing that the pentagram is going to be the item of the day today. I did just record the previous episode mere moments ago. So I'm hoping that I'll get a hot, you know, as I play more Isaac. Eventually get on a streak or something like that. So I guess we're going to look around and... Oh, that was just... I don't, you know, I'm trying to parse together some sentences in my brain right now. That's not our secret room. We're seriously, like, not going to be able to go anywhere. There might be, like, 1 or 2 rooms. Yeah, it's a cursed room. All right, well, that's the end of this floor, I guess. I don't know where the secret room could be. Could it be here? We might as well take a chance. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna get jack shit done on this floor, but at the very least, we did get the pentagram. That's a pretty solid item. Without any keys, the item room and the shop are not possible. It's very weird to me that I still continue to slow down on those spider webs even when I can fly. I'm feeling pretty good about things, but certainly I would feel a lot better about things if I actually had the opportunity to, you know, get items or something. But I guess you can't always get what you want, can you? We're gonna play this a few times at least, and maybe we'll stop after one more play, and then we'll get some more money. Sorry, we'll get some more health, and we'll come back to this later, because I do want to possibly snag the HP upgrade there. That could be exceptionally valuable. HP has been kind of a sore spot so far. Hopefully we're able to turn that around, and not so far on this run, but I mean, kind of so far on this run, but so far on the last 2 runs that I've done. We'll stay at this kind of level of HP that is just... Oh, seriously? Well, we'll pick it up and then we'll re-roll the shit out of it. At least we have one potential re-roll pedestal without actually having to not be able to use it because of not having a key, which is a big problem right now. So we'll at least have a couple of re-rolls available, even if we can't get to the item room of the shop, and that's really valuable for us. Unfortunately, we did get Poop from our first reroll, which is among the shittiest items in the game. Oh god, I am so clever. More bombs, okay. Now, we are 1 room away from having another D6 charge. It is always possible to bomb your way into a special room, but it doesn't look like... you know, the secret room could be adjacent to the shop on this one. It could also be adjacent to this mob trap room, which would be more or less meaningless. Since the D6 is available, I think we might as well just go re-roll the Poop right now, and we'll see if the shop is actually a gateway, or the secret room is actually adjacent to the shop, so we can use that as a gateway to get in. My best friend, pick it up, put it back down, up to sundown, rolling around, see where the bad guys are to be found, and make them lay down, because that is a shitty item and a great song. Unfortunately, that's not going to work for us there. Why don't we come over in this direction instead? And we probably will go to the curse room. We'll lose half a spirit heart. Only half a spirit heart, though, because we do have the ability to fly, which causes us to take half as much damage when we go through the spikes. We only get hit one way. And in here we have double bombs. It's still worth the opportunity, I would say. Oftentimes you'll get a deal with the devil in there. Sometimes it can be a really amazing deal with the devil. Sometimes it's 2 bombs. Sometimes it's, you get 2 chests, and you're like, so one of these has got to be good, and then it's 2 troll bombs and 2 spiders. Oh, no. Now we don't have enough health to go into the mob trap room. I should still be able to swing this at some point. The question is whether or not I'll be able to use another reroll on my best friend, or if we'll have to use that reroll for a deal with the devil or something. Ooh, we could actually go to the item room now. But I guess we should get our reroll first. It's not like we're going to die against Peep in all likelihood, so might as well just take him out as quickly as possible. And since we can fly, Peep is relatively impotent against us. The only thing I have to watch out for is his eye, which is going to be super annoying. My orbital will block some shots if I accidentally make some mistakes and dodge into him. I hate when he moves so often. Stand still for a little bit longer, and I will be in a happy place. Oop, there we go. So we're about like 85 to 90% through the Peep fight right now. Only going to get easier from this point on. Now that the eyes are out, we just got to, you know, deal the killing blow, essentially. I almost still took damage there, and then I almost went through the exit. That would have been dumb. I think we take the shot speed upgrade, mostly for the potential tarot card, Justice, which also gives us another key. Okay, so now we have full health, and we can go to the shop and the item room, so I'm very glad I made that decision. Let us go to the item room first, and then we'll go to the shop, and hopefully we'll be able to snag some decent items here. Also, mostly, it's just my dude looks so cool now that I can't pass it up. So we have Little Chad. Would I rather reroll Little Chad or the Poop? I would rather reroll the Poop. So we'll take Little Chad. He's not my favorite item in the game. Rerolling the Poop, I think, gives us the same item pool, so I don't think it's a bad choice. Hopefully we'll be able to get, like, a Nun's Habit in the shop, so I could potentially hurt myself to get extra rerolls. Sorry, that's not Poop, it's my best friend. But anyway, I'm happy to reroll it regardless. And here, I am totally cool with taking the battery. I don't think there's anything else worth taking. The Spirit Heart, maybe, but you know, it's not really that worth it in my opinion. So we'll reroll my best friend, and we get Blood Rights, which is also pretty bad, but at the very least I took 4 bad items out of the pool there, and I picked up the battery, which is okay. The 8-ball allowed me to pick up the battery as well, which is nice. Now, we will come into this room and see if we can get something of value here. The extra money is important, but mostly it's the key that allows me to, you know, go to the item room or the shop on the next floor and potentially actually make better use of this reroll than I have so far. To a certain extent, RNG's been screwing me over, but we're going to try to rectify that. You know, law of large numbers. If we could just use the reroll 1,000 times, odds are we would have an average run. I guess I don't understand probability very well, do I? Or can't apply it, at least. Now, I thought that these were going to be popping up, so that's good. We're not going to be able to... Oh, we are going to be able to kill them as quickly as I wanted to, actually, which is one kind of session, assuming I hit them every single time. Back up to 15 cents. I say we leave this floor. And it's been a very slow run so far, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world if you go slowly. Still want compass, still want map. Oh, still want to never see Curse of Darkness again. And Zambro's got to be pretty close. Base damage is good. We're kind of at the... I'm going to open this. Yeah, fuck it. It's bad because now I can only go to either the item room or the shop, but I was really hoping that would give me an item and I'd be able to get better use out of this reroll, or I'd just be able to snag a good item. That would have been cool too. So I still want to stick with Judas Tongue, even though the Curved Horn is a damage upgrade. Judas Tongue has the potential to really sort us out a lot better than that if I could actually get a deal with the devil, which I think at some point I've got to. Or get deals with the angel, I guess. We'll start with the shop. The shop contains a coin purse, which I will reroll to get the compass, which, to be quite honest with you, I think is probably the best trade I could have hoped for. Now we will leave, so having the compass is extraordinarily valuable. Of course, we will be on the lookout for another key that we can use to get to an item room, and hopefully it is contained within this chest. Now, obviously the compass is not... Yeah, it was, actually. Obviously the compass is not that valuable as long as we keep getting these Curse of Darkness floors, but that can't persist forever, hopefully. So we'll just keep this up. I'm very pleased with the fact that we got that. Obviously, HP, real sore spot for us right now. That's why I'm hoping Judas Tongue eventually does pay out with, you know, a deal with the devil that I can get on the cheap and then potentially take less damage as a result of doing more damage, if that makes any sense. So, our item room contains the money bag, which if I'd gotten it on the first floor, I might not have been as picky about it, but because I don't really think the item, or sorry, the money bag or the bag of pennies, sack of pennies, I guess, canonically, I don't think it does it that much for us here in the late game with only 2 shops remaining. I think we're okay to just leave, which is okay. We'll use a reroll on this eventually. We did just get one right there, and we got a little bit more money as well. It's kind of like the game's saying, here's an omen, we're going to give you some more money, don't worry about the money that you are not necessarily able to get as a result of this thing. So hopefully we get our deal with the devil here, and hopefully this reroll's good and we can just abandon this corner of the floor forever. Polyphemus, obviously one of my favorite items to show up on a reroll. Very pleased with that. So that was one of those situations where there's basically no question in my mind that that was the right course of action. Now we just hope to get another reroll available, fight the boss quickly, and kill him, and hopefully snag some good stuff. With the battery, we could probably build a reroll in the next 2 rooms. We kind of needed to just go up once, so I'm just going to kind of float around here, and hopefully, there we go. So there's our half charge, and then we should be able to get another one on the boss here. And then hopefully we'll be able to use one on the deal with the devil. So this is a weird one. We've already got Little Chad, so I'm glad I picked him up now because we'll be able to potentially get like an HP upgrade or anything from Little Chad now. I think he just goes back into like the normal boss pool. So there's our reroll guaranteed by the kind of ambient battery charge that we got there. Kind of risky. I probably should have guaranteed myself the reroll first, but I thought that it would be cool to do things this way. Probably just cost myself a deal with the devil right there. Oh, but there is an eternal heart, so that's pretty valuable. All right, Demon Baby, you do it up. So we have range upgrade, which I'm going to reroll. And we get an HP upgrade, which is much more valuable. So that's going to be 2 HP upgrades. And Polyphemus, so our damage should be... I was going to say out of control, but that's not necessarily true. But our damage is going to be real nice. I can't dodge that well here. I would actually love a speed upgrade, in all honesty. Although it sounds like it wouldn't make that big of a difference. I do feel like I'm a little sluggish right now. So there is a mini-boss. That's immediately the most valuable rune to me, because I don't have any keys, and that could potentially still give me an item and a reroll platform. Take our money, and there's some bombs. Well, 1 bomb. And I'm hoping that we find our way into that room fairly quickly, because our D6 is ready to go. So every room that we go without at least using the D6 is kind of a waste, but there's obviously no point in using it right now. So we will go to the curse room as well. Curse room could potentially turn out to be a deal with the devil item. Maybe make Judas tongue. I mean, it wouldn't be worthwhile, but at least we would get a deal with the devil, and it'd make me feel a little bit better about it, even if it's completely illogical to do so. No key, but I'll take that. What do we have in here? We have a couple of these weird little bomb hosts, which will be easy enough to kill. Very, very happy about this Polyphemus pickup. Might have been like the item that I was missing on the last run that could have helped me take it a little bit further. Very nice item to have against the final bosses, because it does so much damage and it doesn't increase your rate of fire, so it can help you out a great deal. First, Spirit Heart. Second, Troll Bomb. I barely got out of the way of that. See what I mean by being pretty sluggish here. And I would love to get an attack fly from this mini-boss, in all honesty. It's a fairly modest upgrade to ask for, I feel, and it can do a lot of damage if you're paying close attention. But we're going to be fighting Wrath. Maybe we can pick up Mr. Boom or something like that. We'll see. At the very least, I just want kind of an item. Oh, yeah. I got fucked there. I would welcome kind of an item pedestal at the very least, but we're not even going to get that. But we are going to get a chest, which contains a key. So now we can go down to the shop and potentially use our reroll down there. Probably would prefer to go to the item room just because of the reroll pool available if necessary, but we got to get at least some value out of our dice right now. Out of our die, I guess. Can we just change it so that, you know, I know people get super self-righteous. You're like, oh, you mean 1 dice? You mean 1 die. Right, that's fair, but that sounds really awkward. Like, oh, I'm going to roll this die. Everyone knows what you mean when you say dice. Can we just make that something that is not correctable anymore? That's my opinion on it, at the very least. I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, let's make sure we get the best value out of our die here. Everyone knows what dice is. It's okay. I am not going to buy a Book of Revelations here. I'm just going to reroll it flat out. Obviously, the ladder is worthless. But I didn't want to lose my D6. You could potentially argue that I might as well have bought the Spirit Heart, but what's the point? We're going to continue moving onwards here. I'm not a stickler about language. I know there's people that kind of get off on, you know, correcting other people's language. In my opinion, first off, the internet is a global place. Not everyone speaks English as a first language, and quite frankly, if you're making relatively minor English mistakes like, you know, incorrect use of die or dice, that's never gonna affect your standing in life. It's not like you're doing somebody a favor by correcting them on that, except that they won't sound, I guess, silly later to other people who are also kind of douchebags. But, I don't know, it's just weird to me that people kind of become very self-righteous about language on the internet. As long as you can understand what people are saying, it's all good. When I was like 13, I really prided myself as spoken full grammar or proper grammar on the internet. I think it's a good thing to do to make people respect you a little bit. But by the same token, I don't look down on people who, you know, use a U instead of actually typing Y-O-U. It's all good, man, as long as I can understand what you're saying and judge a person by their ideas, not necessarily the manner in which those ideas are presented, unless they're, you know, obviously like brandishing a knife or they're, you know, threatening you on the street or something like that. Then feel free to judge the person, because that person is fucking crazy. We're going to pick up the doctor's remote, and then we're going to put it down and re-roll the shit out of it, because we're here, and that is a good choice for us. Could always go back to the shop and re-roll it as well, but it looks like we're probably going to be out of re-rolls, and truth be told, I'm glad with the way that worked out for us regardless. Mostly I was too lazy to backtrack, but that's a solid HP upgrade for us, and again, hoping at some point that I'll be able to pick up Guppy's Paw, maybe, or any deal with the devil. The fact that I haven't gotten one yet is kind of interesting to me. Normally, you at least have some kind of, like, post-boss room that you can deal with by this point of the game. Either you've had a deal with the angel room show up, or a deal with the devil. But no such luck yet. So it's going to take, like, 3 hits right on the face to knock these guys into bomb state, and then 2 hits to kill the bomb. That's fine, as long as we get it sorted out before the map becomes too busy here. 1 more hit will kill this bomb. If we could actually... Oh, Demon Baby's got it covered for me. Good. Okay. So we do have our D6 ready for this. We are going to get a 2nd level Meat Boy, which is a solid pickup. Might have just cost ourselves a deal with the devil attempt there by taking damage. I'm not sure if it's that strict, though. Oh, this is not the greatest situation here. And you know, the thing with Judas Tongue is that it really makes almost all deals with the devil substantially... Oh my god, he's so fast. Substantially more viable. Oh, I can't believe I got hit again there. Now he's trapped in the rock, though. Still no deal with the devil. That's fine. We're going to be losing Judas Tongue on the next floor. I guess I should have gone back to the shop and re-rolled it. That's my bad. I would love to get the map. I have a feeling we'll probably be fighting a Greed or Greed analog in our shop here, and that's okay. Shit happens, you know. But we'll make our way to the item room first, which is pretty much guaranteed to be right over here. Ooh, watch out for the turret, primarily. It helps to be a little bit more reasoned in your shots when you're using Polyphemus. You know, you want to make sure that your shots actually land, and if they do a ton of damage. But anyway, hopefully I didn't lose anybody on that grammar tangent there. I'm just saying, you know, especially on the internet, be a little bit more lenient. People are probably doing their best to communicate, and sometimes if you get hyped up about bad grammar or very minor semantic mistakes, things like that, it makes someone look like a D-bag, but it's not necessarily the person who's not typing in 100% perfect prose. Sometimes people do type like assholes, though, and then you're like, okay, come on. Do you want to be taken seriously? I'm just saying, you know, it'd be a little bit more... Not everybody had the same kind of education, maybe, is where I'm going with that. Especially, you know, as someone who has lived in a foreign country, and, you know, you try to speak to somebody... I lived in Korea, as most people probably watching this are aware. You try to speak to people in Korean, and you're like, I'm making an effort, and they're like, oh, it's not like this, like, it's like this. And you're like, yeah, you're trying to help me, but also there's that slight tinge of, like, it's not like this, it's like this, idiot. Anyway, maybe that's just me projecting. This is neither the time nor place to be talking about it anyway, I suppose. Let's just move on and play some Binding of Isaac. I'm focusing on this tangent because there's not too much unusual yet to say about this run. The most unusual thing about this run is that I haven't received any possibility for a deal with the devil or a deal with the angel, which is really rare at this point. We're at a very advanced state in this run. Well, not very advanced, but we're about to exit the early or mid-game, depending on where you draw the line. If you draw the line based on difficulty, I'd say we're about to exit the early game then, because the difficulty does increase notably when you get down to the womb, unless you're on Necropolis, and it does increase notably when you get down to the cathedral and chest as well. But you know, it's all arbitrary, regardless. We're gonna come back here and re-roll whatever was up here. It was terrible. It was holy water, right? It's been showing up all the time for whatever reason. And we've made good use of our D6. It's done some very good stuff for us. We'll take Ghost Baby. It's not the best item in the game, but I do want to have rerolls available for the shop and the boss room. We will not be able to earn a deal with the devil unless we manage to come across a card that can teleport us out of the boss room, and even then it's pretty rare. So we're probably looking at having one more deal with the devil chance, and that'll be on the womb or utero 1 unless we have an XL floor, in which case we're stuck with only kind of vanilla game upgrades. And at this point, my damage is not necessarily strong enough to win on this run, and my health is not necessarily high enough, but like the last run, we're pretty fucking close. Like, we're not 20 items away from being able to win this run. That was a really quick fucking pivot. Chubb turned on a dime there. We're probably like 4 or 5 minor upgrades, or even 1 major upgrade. Like 1 Mom's Knife would really turn this around for me. 1 Relic, 1 Miter. They could potentially make all the difference. In terms of minor upgrades, please, Lord, let me get a speed upgrade. I am taking a lot of damage that is more or less unavoidable unless I dodge perfectly as a result of having lower speed than I would like. Because did we get a speed down pill? I think so. And did we get the small rock? I can't remember. Or odd mushroom or something. For some reason, we slow is the most important part of that message to be communicated. And I would like to speed that up a little bit, because once we start fighting, you know, Gertie Juniors, once we start fighting fucking Lust, enemies like that are going to be a real pain in the dick, unless we manage to find some way to improve our kilometer per hourage. Miles per hourage, I guess, if you live in an imperial part of the world. So, Spirit Heart. Really hoping that we get a Spirit Heart, because obviously I want to spend some time playing this blood bank. It's a little risky to do what I'm about to do, but there is enough health available on this level that I feel somewhat better about it. I might not backtrack too much, but I may. Please, God, pay out. I'm begging you. Oh, God damn it. I don't want to spend my life gambling, is the problem. End up being like a Cautionary Tale Stone Temple Pilot song or something like that. Do you think I need this money? Do I look like a man who needs money? I got freaking diamond bolts coming out of my head here. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to handcuff ourselves and possibly fuck ourselves in the butt. The good way. We're going to use this bomb and get a Spirit Heart, which actually changes everything. Because we can get lower on this here. This is stupid of me, and potentially really fucking myself over for later, but if it pays out with the speed upgrade, HP upgrade, I would be the happiest man in the world. Okay, we're dumb. So I am going to backtrack and get that extra health. I will probably blow up each of these slot machines just because I don't have the patience to play each one of them. It'll take fucking forever, and it bores me and makes me not enjoy the run nearly as much. I would rather die than spend another half an hour playing these slot machines. I love the idea of playing the slot machines, the payout of playing the slot machines, but I hate... Oh, bad trip? That should be full health? Should it not be? Why does it say bad trip? I only have one Spirit Heart remaining. Should that not be a full health pill? I kind of want to, like, hit myself with the bomb and then use the bad trip pill. I guess I could just play the blood bank another time or two, and we'll see how this works. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Look, we're already almost all the way back here. Let's get the heart, and then we'll figure it out. I guess bad trip doesn't work if you have... That doesn't seem right, though. Maybe it is, and maybe I'm just being silly. But we'll do this, and if we don't earn the HP upgrade, that's fine. We'll at least have full health, and we have 69 cents, which I guess is the most important part of this whole equation. And we'll move on, and we'll hopefully be able to make something happen on the next floor. Really deal with the devil. I would gladly give up 2 hearts to take a mom's knife in this situation. Or, you know, 2 hearts, mom's knife, 1 heart, Guppy's paw. We'll see, though. First things first, we're going to go make good use of this bad trip pill. I mean, I guess I should save the bad trip pill and use it later, but maybe I want to play the blood bank a few more times. The IV bag's already popped, right? I remember using the D6 to use it on the IV bag. That might have been in the last run, though. I hope not. Alright, so let's pop... Okay, now we get back to full health. And I'm going to play it like another 3 times. I hate to do it, but I love to do it as well, because it could vindicate me. Okay, 1, and then 1 last one. Here we go. Alright, I tried, game. I did my damnedest. Well, you paid out with a dime, but that's top of the line at the end. And we have 94 cents if we end up getting money equals power. That's huge for us. But first things first, Blue Mom. Hardest version of the Mom boss fight in basically everybody's opinion. 1 shot is not enough to take care of a lot of these enemies, which is frustrating. It might not be enough to take care of any of these enemies, actually. But Mom is, you know, 1/3 dead. Closer to halfway now. Maybe a little past halfway now. Demon Baby's doing work here. Took a little damage, lost my remaining half Spirit Heart. That's alright. Could be worse. Without wasting a bomb, we could probably get Mom's heart to just... Oh, no. Okay, now it's a little scary. Fuck wasting the bomb. I'm okay with that now. Let's just finish this off. Okay, we get Squeezy. I'll take it. I need the Spirit Hearts in all likelihood. There's also a Tinted Rock up here. We have to take the Polaroid, obviously. And we got a key out of it, which is honestly a pretty good payout. And we'll go down to the next floor. We have the compass, but no map. But we should be able to find the boss room with reasonable efficiency nonetheless. Unless we come across a dead end soon. It looks like it's just going to be over here. So there is a library that's a potential reroll haven for us, but I'm instead just going to bum rush the exit, and we'll see if we can get a deal with the devil here, because this is why I'm saving my D6, and then, you know, we'll judge from there. I kind of wanted to, like, shoot that bomb away and see if it could help me out, but, nah, it's fine. We got a lot of HP out of that blood bank exploding, regardless. So, kill the hearts first. This is a floor where, or a room where priority on enemies is something that's important to keep in mind. It should only take 2 hits each to kill the hearts. That was actually really easy. Alright, this is a moment of truth for us. Double Loki with no blue spikes is a relatively easy boss fight to be running at in this point in the game, or running up against at this point in the game, I guess I should say. But what I will say in addition to that is that I could easily take damage from a bomb fly. Oh, I earned a deal with the angel. I'll take the HP upgrade. Let's see what the deal with the angel is in this situation. Guardian Angel, it's good, but I want to re-roll it just in case it could be better. It wasn't. Now it's like, what do I do? I'm going to sacrifice a Spirit Heart to go into the Cursed Room just in case there's something amazing in there. Bombs and flies. Half a Spirit Heart for 3 flies, or a whole Spirit Heart for 3 flies is not a great trade. The Angel Room's going to go, right? It's not going to be there. Then we might as well just go down to the next floor. So that was our last chance at getting an amazing item by way of either an Angel or a Devil Room. You know, Guardian Angel, the thing is, I was re-rolling it to hopefully get Miter, Relic, or Sacred Heart. Those are the 3 items that I was really hoping for. So Guardian Angel would have been a good item to take, and obviously knowing now what I didn't know then, I would have taken Guardian Angel rather than get the Bible for no reason. But it's still not necessarily terrible the way that we handled it. So, you know, this is me also shooting for the moon here. The Hourglass is terrible. Reroll it into Mini Mush. It's pretty good. It's the speed plus range upgrade. I'm tempted to open up that golden chest, but we need to save keys for the potentiality of us getting to the chest, however unlikely it might be. I say we go find Mom's heart right now, make our way up to the cathedral, and hope for the best. But yeah, Guardian Angel, it would have made a difference. It would have given us another orbital. It would have made the orbitals a little bit more effective. Wow, Demon Baby just tore ass at the start of this room. But I still think it was worth it. Not in hindsight, obviously, but worth it in theory to possibly pick up an item that could have saved the game for us. So, this is how our run is going to look for the next couple of floors. It's a little scary because it's not that strong, but we might be able to make it work. It's stronger than the last run, I think. Mostly due to Polyphemus, but also we've got a nice little suite of familiars with us. We're definitely... The Mom's Heart fight last time was really easy. This is shaping up to be even easier. Those bullets came at me way too fast for me to avoid them unless it was a complete accident. So, this is going to be the end of that, and we'll head up to the next floor. I'm not picking up that heart because we're already at a half-heart interval, which could be important for permanent Polaroid invincibility. And now, we've had very good luck so far. That was perfect timing on that, but we've had very good luck so far with finding boss rooms right away. So there go our Spirit Hearts. And we'll try to stay at half-heart intervals, so we'll pick up 2 of these, and then we'll move on. Devil, very useful for this boss fight, potentially. And there's the boss room right there, so I do think it's not necessarily crazy to see ourselves at least improving on the last run by leaving the cathedral. It's not going to be easy, and I imagine I'm going to take a fair bit of damage in the process. Maybe, but there have been times when I've underestimated how valuable an item like Polyphemus can be on this fight, and ended up kind of cruising. I hope that's the case here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. So we'll take the Devil card. It's obviously pretty important, and we're just going to pop it straight away because this is the most important room for us. We can get a ton of potential items on the chest, combining the D6 as well as the golden chests that show up, maybe slot machines, you never know. So we're just going to hold the button down. This is obviously a situation where Guardian Angel would have been amazing for us. I've lost like half my health already. That's going to be beyond half. We haven't even entered the second phase of Isaac yet. Looks like, well, first off, I'm very glad I used the Devil card, because if I hadn't, it would have been even harder. But it looks like we're probably going to match our last fate, which is unfortunate. I really hope that one of these runs I'd be able to put together something capable of beating Blue Baby. Probably made some tactical mistakes. I'm really surprised that it took until the end of the game for me to get a deal with the Devil or a deal with the Angel. We are going to enter the 3rd phase of the Isaac fight, which gives me some hope, but it's pretty likely that we're just going to pass away here anyway, using the polite terminology. Because what's the point of being angry about a foregone conclusion, right? Oop, okay, we lived there. Kind of surprising to me. I'm trying not to get too riled up about it because we're probably just going to be dead soon anyway, so... You know, let's not get our hopes up. I'm trying to be a little nihilistic, I guess. Should be a stylistic. Ooh, so many angel fetuses. Don't kill Isaac and then die to angel fetuses. Okay, one more hit on Isaac should kill him. Now we just need to actually get to that red heart, and we actually lived. We didn't get hit at all in the 3rd phase, which is remarkable. let's see if we can actually swing this. So first one, lemon mishap. Second one, 10 bombs. Those are automatic rerolls in this situation. In fact, so are those. Dead bird and I forgot what the other one is. But we need game-winning items here. So we can't afford to make compromises just for like items that could be okay. We've really got to shoot for the fucking moon and make some pretty incredible stuff happen. So hopefully we get D6 charges and hearts. That's really what I need the most. One more room might give us an... Oh, why am I going this way? I can see where the boss is. I guess because I need to get to, like, maximal number of D6 charges anyway to have any chance of winning. I keep forgetting that I don't have rage. Ooh. Not that that makes an enormous difference in my success on this run or, you know, many runs, but that is very lucky that I didn't take any damage there. I'm very lucky, in fact, that I haven't taken any damage at all in this room. There's been a number of situations where it looked completely feasible that I would. Please tell me. Oh, the spider launcher hit me head on. Applied directly to forehead. Apply face directly to forehead. That was damage I should have been able to avoid. Alright, tarot card, ND6 charge. Tarot card is the stars. Takes us to the item room, which means it would just be a teleport. Alright, this is a very tough call. Whore of Babylon I don't think is worth it, because it would only work for us for like a minute or 10 seconds until we died. Halo of Flies is an item that I'll take. It could be a game winner. I know I said I should only take... Oh god, what have I done to myself? I know I said I should only take game-winning items, and you might be looking at Halo of Flies and saying, Halo of Flies is not a game-winning item. It potentially is on the Isaac and Blue Baby fights, which is obviously what we're focusing on. So I'm in permanent Polaroid invincibility here. One more hit will kill me. Again, I would not be surprised if I died here. I'm pretty amazed with the fact that I've even lived this long, in all honesty. It looked like at that Blue Baby fight it was done. But the fact that I'm still alive is pretty nice. HP and keys. Okay, HP. Now keys. Oh, fuck these ding-dongs. So, I'm not really doing as much damage as I would like to do. I don't know how we kill... Does Demon Baby do enough damage? Fuck no. Alright, we get him to eat the bomb. You get you to eat the bomb. I got hit by my own bomb when it was inside of that person? Or thing? That doesn't seem fair, quite honestly. I'm losing the will to survive, and that's the real killer, isn't it? Get that out of the way, and don't get hit by your own bomb for once. I'm out of bombs. I put it all on the table here, though. Oop! Oh, yep, okay. It had to happen. Probably. It was a pretty good run, though. I had a good time. The fact that we survived that Isaac fight was remarkable to me. And as always, if you enjoyed the episode, please consider clicking the like button. It does support me a great deal. Consider leaving a comment letting me know what you liked or did not like about the video. And of course, click the link in the video description or below this video frame itself to subscribe if you want to see more Daily Isaac. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.